Okay, so we're going to start recording and welcome to Talk About It Tuesday. And today is January 12th, and this is our second training session that we're doing. And we are excited that you are here with us this evening. And and whether you're coming in, whether you're here live, I want to welcome all of our live guests tonight that have taken time out of their schedule. We are continuing our discussion tonight about communicating with our existing clients, as well as communicating with prospects, people that we want to become our clients. And that is an important task for us to be able to embrace, because all of us that are doing our business know that without clients, we really don't have a business. Okay. And so our most important task that we need to be doing every single day is trying to build our customer base. And then once we get the customer base, it is going to be incumbent upon us to be in communication. We talked about last week the importance of email, and we're going to continue to talk about that. And I just want to be able to make sure that everybody is getting emails from Color Me Beautiful and Floyd Roberts, because if you're getting the emails, then you're in a great position to be able to take those emails and copy those images, take the text, and really be able to create something for yourself. Okay, so so at any rate, we are going to get ready to share my screen, and I will get there in a minute. Okay. All right. So can you all see the PowerPoint?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But it looks like the participants, I don't know if it's my computer, but the participants and your screen is like in the middle of the PowerPoint. I don't know if it's on my end.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, I see just a corner of it, a third of it on the left.
Okay, how's that?
Okay, now we see it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so a hearty welcome to you again, and we're glad that you're here. And I want you to every day reimagine what your business can look like if you begin to connect with more people, share what you do, share what you love, and begin to build relationships. We have to keep this front of mind, because it is so important for us to do these three things. This is what is going to help us to build our business, ladies. And I don't care whether you are like Lois, where she's got a brick and mortar place that she can go in and promote her products, or whether you're like Linda, who she's going into the television network every day and she's interfacing with people. Some of us will have opportunities to be able to connect and share and start to build relationships by default, because we are out and about, even though we're in the midst of COVID-19. But most of us will have to connect and share and build relationships without necessarily being face to face with a person. Okay. So we just got to remember that we have to, every day you want to think about, okay, so what can I do today? Who can I be in contact with today? How can I reach them today so that I can begin to get my business going and growing in a different direction? How are you communicating with your clients? Now, this is a question. So tonight is not going to be just me talking. I want to be able to hear from you. How are you communicating with your clients? And how are you communicating with people who you want to be clients, which we call prospects?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I told you, I'm just starting now. So I try to email, but I know I'm a phone person that people like to talk, but sometimes, people tend to don't respond to phone calls. So I'll follow up with the email, and it seems like lately I've been getting that, and I check in with those who bought different products to see how they like it.
Okay,
And
good.
and as far as like the prospects, I believe one lady spoke to you, Sharon, in regards. She's a makeup artist, so
Mhm.
she called me and got in touch with me, and to inquire about the products, and it was Flory Roberts, and so I waited to see if I was going to hear back from her, and I didn't. So I called her back and asked her, did she order the products? Did you were you interested in it? If you did like them, if you bought them, how do you like them?
Mhm.
And she just responded back, and I told her about my website. So I'm just, like you said, trying to just follow up with phone calls, and then if they don't respond by phone calls, maybe I'll send an email. So I
Okay,
think that's pretty much what I'm trying to do.
okay.
Janet,
So
calm
you're
down.
calling and you're emailing your clients, and then with the prospects, it sounds like are you reaching out to people that are not yet your clients that you want to be your client in some kind of way?
Yeah. Because I
Okay.
know she's a makeup artist. So when I actually had a conversation to talk with her, so she does, and she uses Flory Roberts. So that's why I know if she's not like interested in everything else we
I
do.
don't
So
remember
I was
if
gonna talk
she's
to her and
related
ask her
or
about
if
the products and send, like
she
you say,
works
emails
with
out with her
Mossad
to see if she's
Here's
interested
somebody else
in the
talking.
makeup.
police.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I know she
So if
uses it for her clients. So just, trying to touch base. But like I said, I did kind of stop because I didn't get a response. And I was like,
mhm.
well, maybe I'll back off and maybe come back again and try later.
Okay. Well, I want to encourage you so taking care of our clients, that's money in the bank. So we have to be in communication with the people that have already purchased from us and are already supporting our business, whether they have had their colors done, whether they've done a makeup up, a session with us, no matter what. Those are the people we definitely want to make sure that we're staying in communication with. And don't be afraid to ask those people that are already your clients to refer you to their friends and family and give them some type of reward for it. Just say, if I have a lady that every time she refers clients to me and they purchase, I send her a gift. Okay.
Right.
Because I want her to know that I appreciate her sharing, because, her telling somebody that they should get in contact with me to get their skincare or their makeup, that's like, you can't pay for that, because
Right.
that is a an endorsement that if you had to go out and try to get it on your own, it would cost you more money than what you could afford to spend.
Mhm.
Right.
So and I think a lot of times we miss the opportunity. We either are afraid to ask or we just miss the opportunity. So everybody that is a client of yours, when you talk to them, say, hey, do you mind sharing me with some of your family and friends? Do you have friends' email addresses or phone numbers that you can share with me? You definitely want email addresses. And then when you send them an email, you tell them that person is suggested that you contact with them so that you can break the ice. Okay, so that is so important, because when we think about getting prospects is probably the most difficult thing for us to do, but that is the most critical thing for us to be able to grow our business. Okay, so anybody else doing anything else specific that to get prospects?
I'm doing sampling, especially during COVID. That's been really successful because we're not able to be face to face with people as much.
Mhm.
But people in my community, friends and neighbors, I will sample them whatever they want, whatever I have that they're interested in trying, or like a complimentary product. Say they bought their cleanser, toner, moisturizer, I may drop them a couple vitamin C caps in a little bag
Perfect.
with a lipstick sample. I got some of
Yeah,
the little Patti LaBelle girlfriend fragrance, just as a nice little,
right, a
uh,
little package.
and it works. They end up, once they get, when they try it, they're going to like it. They generally like, if they can't match a foundation, I can kind of generally eyeball what 3 shades might work for them, and I'll slice them off a little sample in a container and drop it at their house, and they usually end up ordering.
Okay, I love it. I love it. So, so sampling, giving a gift or a referral, those are all great ways. Anybody else doing anything to unique to get prospects? Anybody doing messaging on social media?
Yeah, I would say that I'm posting on social media. Like say for instance with the color analysis, I posted on social media. But I feel like I'm struggling with the email marketing.
Okay. All right. So
Like I'm
that's
struggling.
why we'll help you tackle that and help you get to the point where you will be able to do that. So, okay. So, and like last week, we said the email marketing is still one of the most effective ways and least expensive ways to be able to promote our business. And the thing that we want to be able to do is to make sure that we are, Color Me Beautiful is providing you with great imaging, and we've got the copy for you already done. I'm going to show you, some recent emails that you could take one email and make it into a couple of different emails, just by copying and pasting the image and putting it somewhere and taking, so we'll talk about that. But email is by far still one of the most effective tools. And it's a way for us to be able to not infringe on a person's space or time, because people are not, even with phone calls today, people are more apt to be on their cell than they are on their landline. I mean, a lot of people are even getting rid of landlines. So trying to get somebody at home on their phone is, you'll wear yourself out trying to do that. Okay. So, but one of the things that we want to, just kind of talk about is and wait a minute, hold on, I'm trying to get my screen going here. Okay. So again, what I said to you all last week, our president of marketing, Lucinda Law, who is, has been doing marketing for over 30 years, knows the marketing and, beauty business upside down. She says, and I believe it, because, and if you think about it, and think about if you have not been communicating with your clients, and let's say you send them a text here or whatever, think about how long it takes them to respond, okay, where they actually take action and do something. But she says that it takes 7 touch points. So we have to be communicating 7 times in some kind of way, whether it's email or text messaging or, sending them a link or a post or, or a live video or whatever. It takes 7 touch points to get a person to take action. And that's why it's so important that we cannot drag with the communication, meaning that if you do it once a month, think about how long it's going to take you to be able to get to the 7. It's going to take you almost a year. And I think, my concern is that a lot of us are not getting our, we're not building our business for one reason and one reason alone. We don't have clients. And the only way we're going to get clients is we're going to have to go after and try to get those prospects. And then we get the clients, we have to treat them like gold. But, what I'm trying to get everybody to understand is the importance of the consistency. And while we may be thinking in the background, wow, I don't really want to get on a person's nerve, just think to yourself, how long do I want it to take for me to get a message to the person 7 times? Doesn't have to be the same message, but it needs to be you or I communicating with that customer. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at Canva really quick. Okay. And see, because I know, Linda, you were asking about Canva when we mentioned something about it.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten it. I can't, I don't know. I'm just not great at it.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to get to where it is. Okay, here is the homepage for Canva, and let's do this. Okay, so the great thing about Canva is that, so can you all see this screen?
Yes.
Okay, so the great thing about Canva, if you look here, they have covered every single platform that you can think of. Instagram posts, wallpaper for your computer, logos, poster, Instagram story, presentation. Wait a minute, hold on. What did I just do? This thing is working too fast for me. Okay. You can do Facebook posts. Okay. You can do posters, flyers, presentations. You can do newsletters here. There's really nothing, stories you can do, Facebook covers, social media, animated social media, cards, infographics. This is huge, okay? And like I said, what you said, this I'm not paying a dime for this right now, but they're also, with having the free platform, there's limitations, but I think until we Zoom backgrounds, I mean, if you can think of it, Canva has it, invitations, think about photo collages and things like that, so there's really nothing that Canva is not making available for us to be able to do. And the great thing is they have templates for us, okay? So let's just say that we wanted to go and I'm gonna do something real easy. So like a template for Facebook posts, okay? So once you click on that, you're gonna see all these different options that will come up for you to be able, and just because it says Happy New Year or come, anything that's on here, it doesn't matter. You can make it be what you want it to be. So let's just say that you wanted to use this design here. Okay, so you would click on that. Okay, and let's make sure, I think it's this, because the one thing you want to make sure it says free. Okay, because if it's not free, then you're gonna get charged for it. Okay, so I think it's free. I didn't see it come up as not being free. So, but we'll see here in a minute. And here is where you'll see it. So you see it says free. So if it doesn't say free, they're going to charge you for it. Okay. And so let's just say that we wanted to change this text, and I like to our friends. So let's just say I want to say Happy New Year. So I don't need to change that. But what I want to do here is change the text to say, brought to you by Total Beauty Images. Let's see. And this is not working like I want it to. Okay. All right. So you backspace, get their text out of there, and then you type your own. And then, so let's just say from Total Beauty Images to you, and exclamation point. Okay. Now let's just say I want to change the color. Okay. So once you click, you whenever the color shows up, so you click on that color, and then you see what your options are. So let's just say we want to change it to turquoise. Okay. Just as simple as that. Okay. Let's say that we want to change the text color. Okay. So once you click on that, you'll see that color comes up. And once you get the options there, wait a minute, hold on. And you click on that, you come up with your text color. So let's say that we want to put a navy blue. Okay. Okay. Simple as that. Okay. Now, the thing that's brilliant about this that I love, now you can't schedule post here without paying, okay? But you can publish it straight to Facebook, okay? So you click here. Now, what you would have to do is set up set it up so that it's got your information on here, but you set it here, and you see I've got it connected to my business page. So if I click this, it's going to go straight to my business page. Okay. And I'm done at that point. And that's it. And let's just say, so I just started yesterday doing skincare tips. Okay. This was a free template. So what I'm doing now is, putting a skincare tip, because what's happening with social, particularly Facebook right now, is that if we're not getting engagement, if we're not getting people to comment or react or respond to our post, even posts that we are putting on our page, is not always it's most times it's not being seen by the people that you think are seeing it, because Facebook wants to be able to basically follow winners. They want to follow where the likes and the comments and the reactions are. And what I discovered, and I've been fighting this since the beginning of time, is I don't like to tell my personal business. I don't like people in my business. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to get on Facebook and tell everybody, ooh, I met somebody last week, I'm going on a date. Ain't none of your business. Okay. Right. But what's real is that those kinds of posts where you're sharing something with, the information that fits within your boundaries, that's what people react to. They don't react that much to skincare tips, but what you do is when you get them reacting to something else, you throw something else in that promotes your business. Because one of the things that we learned when we had a person that was, very astute in social media, she suggested that we have a business page and a personal page. But guess what? Most of us have more people on our personal pages than we do on our business pages. So it makes sense, and it stands to reason that we need to be using our personal page as a way to promote our business and promote our business page so that we can begin to get people interacting with us there as well. But the bottom line with is that, here you can upload, like if I wanted to take one of these templates and put a picture of a product, you can do that. And that's real easy to do. So, if let's say that you picked, and that one is not saying free. So let's just find another one here. Well, let's just take this one, let's say. Okay. So let's just say that I wanted to now upload, let's get rid of all of this. And I now want to upload a photo from, and you know what? So I had pulled this. Let's just say that we want to promote the logo. Okay. As soon as you click on it, it positions itself. Okay. And then if you want to then go and write something on here, you would go and click text, and it gives you the option in, whether you want to do a heading. So let's say I want to do a heading. So that comes up, and then you take it and you move it where you want it to be. If I can get it. Okay. And then let's just say you wanted to use this as a recruiting. So you go and join, well, what it is. So the beauty of this is that you can play with it and do what you wanted to do. Okay. So you just have to get it set up where you can get it to do what you want it to do. Okay. So let's just say join my team is what the message that you want to create. Well, we'll get that straightened up, team. So you don't want it going this way, you want it going this way. So you just move it, center it, do what you want to do with it, and you're done. So so you have an opportunity to create the messaging that you want. And then if you wanted to put your information down here, you go and click text. Maybe you want a smaller heading. So a lot of it is somewhat intuitive, but you just play around with it until you get what you want with it. Okay. You can crop it, you can animate. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with it. But the great thing is that, you know, that you can create a flyer that then you can put in your email as well. Okay. So my suggestion for everybody is to sign up for the free platform. Don't get sucked into doing the pro or anything like that until you have gotten comfortable with it to the point where you're going to be able to justify, you know, paying the price for it. And I'm not sure the cost all the way through, because it just depends on all the features that you're going to get. I know that, like, if you want to be able to schedule posts and all that directly from Canva, which is a great thing to do, I think you end up paying, like, if you get a year subscription, it ends up being like $9.95 a month. Or if you want to do it month to month, it's like $12.95 a month. So it's not that expensive, okay, to be able to do. But any questions? I mean, so the bottom line is that this is a great platform to be able to use for anything that you want. I mean, I'm going to create a logo for myself. I was going to pay somebody to do it, but now I'm going to do it myself. Okay. Now that I've gotten really on here and you know, will take the time to be able to play with it. But just think about it. Even a poster, think about creating a poster that you can send as an email, or when you're able to get back out into, you know, to dealing with people, that you could print it. Think about how much you can save by doing your own graphics. And, you know, and maybe you just want to, you know, create a invitation that you put in an email as well, or put out there as a post. But it's a great platform. You know, I am going to be looking for all of, you know, a lot of other different things that I can share with it. Think about this. I pulled this last night. It's a newsletter template, which I thought was interesting, that it would be easy to create a fashion newsletter that you could send out so often. Okay. And you brand yourself, put your images in here, because everything that's in here, even though this is a template, which is what makes it so sweet, is that if you like the leaves, then keep it. But if you pick this template, you shouldn't, you know, I wouldn't make a whole lot of changes to it, because there's too many other options. Like if you wanted a different kind of newsletter, then you go and look for the template in terms of the layout, and then create your story. Put your picture in there, tell your story, you know, begin to brand yourself using this platform. Okay, so any questions? Any questions?
Yes, I had to unmute myself.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, you're saying obviously things are changing fast with Facebook. And not getting the engagement that we should do a little more on our personal page, just not particularly talking about product, but then interject, you know,
Then
just to get some interest.
Interject some things about your business, because like right now, and so I'm learning as I go. So for example, I'm starting to get engaged. Like I posted about my new grandbaby.
Yeah.
Got lots of hits on it, right? So now that I got them, I'm like, let me work them. Okay, so then yesterday I posted about Maya Angelou's Barbie doll. People are catching in on that. But then in between that, I put in there, I talked about a skincare tip, moisturizing at least twice a day.
Right.
And so even with the, you know, the posts that are going to get us engagement, we got to use the numbers that we have on our personal page versus our business page, and then just share. We need to share between the two and try to get engagements. And I can tell you for a fact that people respond to fashion posts. So, you know, if you find, you know, let's say that you're a fan of Ann Taylor or whatever, and you see a great outfit, you know, post that and say, hey, what do you think about this? And you'll be surprised how people, even though they don't have no business trying to tell you how to dress, they'll try to do
it. Right.
Okay. So, right. And that's what will get us more viewers more exposure, and it's all about engagement with social media. And as quick as we'll figure this out, something else will
It'll be
change.
something else, right? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking like the post I did with Dionne Warwick with her white hair and her black and white outfit.
That probably
When I
got
see
you a lot of comments too, right?
Right. When I see pictures like that, I automatically think color analysis, but I didn't think to work it in on my personal page as, hey, you know, are you in the right season? Do you know your colors?
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it
Yeah.
now. So now
Yeah.
I'm starting to, my wheels are turning.
Yeah. So
And
that's
the
what
one I did with Jennifer Lopez. She was
yeah, I
warm
love
in
that.
one and cool in another one. Yep.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Okay. So but so the Facebook, so the more you can post and the more you can post engagement. So asking questions like, I'm now, after coming from New York, spending time with my daughter and her son-in-law, they don't go to the grocery store no more. Everything comes to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a good question. I'm going to ask people, hey, are you still going to the grocery store? Are you having your groceries delivered? Just curious. And you know people going to respond to it because people, you see. So, and the great thing is that there's nothing unique about that. So everybody that's on this call and everybody that's looking at the replay or listen to the replay, you can post the same thing that I'm posting, or posting the same thing that Linda's posting, or Tahira or anybody else, and just
personal.
but the thing that I'm stopping doing is pulling images from like Pinterest and just copying and pasting it, because sometimes those images are connected with other direct selling brands, things like that. When you see stuff with sparkle, it's paparazzi, you see. And so you have to be careful with that, because they've branded that so that it's associated with them. So what you do is take the text. So if you see something that looks like a great engagement post, come to Canva, take those words and put them on your image. And then that way it's connected to you. So I'm starting to now, before I post something, I'm going to put brought to you from Sharon of Total Beauty Image Services, which is the name of my business. And then that way it's yours and it's branding you, and you can put it on your social page, on your business page, on your personal page. Okay. So the bottom line is that we have the control to do whatever, but what we want to do, if we want to take care, and Instagram is, you can, Instagram and Facebook are connected. So, but you got to connect them together so that when you post one place, it goes the other. I haven't connected mine yet. That's something I need to do, over the weekend. So you should do that so that you're getting a double bang for your buck as well. Okay. All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, Lois. How and where can we find Canvas?
Just go to canva.com. Here's the email, the URL. So go to www.canva.com and it'll give you an option to create an account, and for free. And you set it up with an email address, a password, and you'll be able to come here and it'll say, welcome Lois, once you sign up, and then you can start playing around with it. And the great thing, Linda Webster, okay, because I think you may be the only one on here right now that has a team. They got it set up where you can set it up where your whole team has access, and they'll charge you one price, and then they'll split. What I don't know is whether they'll split the costs where everybody's paying, because I don't know that I would take the responsibility of trying to collect money from people. So you would have to check to see if they can charge each team member their fee.
LaDonna is on here. LaDonna, I think, does well with Canva, and we could have a little meeting around that, and she might have some insight. So I'll find out.
Right. Okay.
LaDonna, speak up.
Okay. All right. So we're going to now move to, I just want to show you, because it's 8:44 and we try to keep these to no more than an hour. So I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing that where you can see the emails. So I've actually created a folder, and I'm still old school. Hey, I'm still using AOL. Hey, and I got Gmail as well. Okay, so let's look at this email. This came out, I think today or yesterday. Okay, so this could be 2 different emails. Okay, you could take, so you can like right click. Now, you know what, my computer, because this is why you have to go and you have to alter these emails, because these emails have hyperlinks that take people straight to Color Me Beautiful, and you don't want that to happen. So let me see if I can figure out a way to, well, it's still, see, I again, it's on my, let me see if I can find a way. Because what you want to do is right click. Okay, here we go. Copy image. So if you wanted to now get this unlinked, you copy that image, and I don't know, let's just see which one that if it picked up the whole image, and then paste. Okay, so the good thing with this now is it only picked up the eye cream, but I don't want it to be this big. So I need to see if I can drag it from the corners, and I don't know that this is going to let me do it. So what you have to do is if you want to resize something like this, you need to go to Word and paste it. And then, because once you put it in Word, and you're able to have the little dots on each corner where you can size it down, you can get it to a smaller size. Okay, so I just pasted that, and you see it's got the little corners, so I can now shrink it so it's a little bit more manageable for me. Okay. And then I can copy. And now when I go back and paste this in, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's see if it's even here. Copy. For whatever reason, it's not one to paste, but you would be able to, and let me just make sure that it's not somewhere else. Let me see if I cut and put it here, if it'll do that. So it's not one to act right, but the bottom line is that you can take this image, even though I can undo the cut, okay? And it may be that it wants me to save it as a picture. But the bottom line is that you want to play around with it and just get the image to do what you want it to do. Okay. But let's say that you wanted to take that email and forward the whole thing to people. You would just open it up, forward the email, delete all of this. And then the thing that you have to remember, and we kind of reviewed this last week, is that and you want to get rid of the hyperlinks. So you would have to click on it and then remove the link from here. But you want to make sure that you scroll down to the bottom of the page and get rid of anything that could potentially halt. Because you see, this is consultant info at Color Me. This email came from there here. So I'm going to get rid of this unsubscribe, because I don't want the person to unsubscribe to the wrong thing. And I'm going to take this address out. I'm going to put, and I think we reviewed that last week. I'm going to take this out because I want to put my affiliate link here. And you want to make sure that you give your customer option to be able to unsubscribe if that's what she wants to do. So, you can take all this information out and then type in your own information so that this becomes your email. Okay. And just remember, let's see, we want to make sure that we are taking the hyperlink out, because if you don't, what'll happen is when people click on it, they're going to go straight to Color Me Beautiful. And I believe we can unlink here. And what you would do is just get rid of that link. Okay. So no matter what platform you're using, whether you're using Gmail or whatever, the same concept applies, but you want to make sure that you get rid of the hyperlinks, okay, wherever you can, so that when people, and let me just make sure that there's no place else. See, it's still linking. So we're going to get rid of that. And I think I missed typing okay. That may have been what I missed. So you can see that, going through all of this it takes some work. Okay, so now the link is gone. Okay, and if you like, but you could also take this and link it to your affiliate link if you wanted to. And you would just, highlight it and then go to the link and then put your affiliate link in there. Okay. And, so you can, it's a lot of fun. The thing is, when, try to use the graphics that we have as much as you can, but just make sure that you personalize that. Because see, if you leave this live, when people click on it, it's going to take them, well, maybe it's not, it doesn't look like it is, but that's not a bad thing to keep. But these are all Color Me Beautiful pages, Facebook. So you want to make sure that if you leave that, you want to unlink it here as well and put your Facebook page or your Twitter page or your Instagram or your Pinterest, so that everything is clicking, is following your to you, back to you. Okay. Any questions?
Is Canva spelled Charlie, Apple, Nathan, Victor, Apple?
C is Charlie, Apple, Nancy, Victor, Apple. Just canva.com.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. And then, so let's, kind of get ready to wind it down now. Let me go back to our PowerPoint. Hold on. Any other questions? Anybody have any other questions?
Can I ask a product question? Oh, I'm upside down now. My team members on here and being shy, but she asked me, I did a live and asked for 21 questions or topics for 2021. Anybody had any questions or anything they want to discuss? And I noticed today that she must have watched the replay and she posted a couple questions. One about what do you do for crepey neck skin? And I gave her an answer, but I want you to address it. And the second one she said she doesn't like concealer. What would you suggest for under eye circles? And she asked, is retinol good for black skin? And I gave answers, but I want to hear what you say.
Okay, so for crepey neck, I think that the peptide
Okay.
wrinkle minimizer would be a good option for her.
Okay.
And the complete fix could
Okay.
also be an option as well. Um,
What about the triple A elixir? Because that's what I
yeah, so
mentioned.
I was getting ready to say that would also
Okay.
be an option for her.
Okay.
And then in terms of what was the other question?
Dark under eye circles, but she doesn't like concealer.
Okay, so if she doesn't like concealer, she can use her foundation to cover dark eye circles. Because you gotta, if you don't like the dark eye circles, you gotta cover it up with something, whether you're using the concealer or whether you're using something in place of the concealer. Because it sounds like she just doesn't want to use the apparatus that's considered the concealer, and that's okay. But the thing is that to get rid of the dark eye circles, you got to use something that is going to be lighter than, or at least matches the skin around it, so that you can kind of.
Lost you. I don't know what I did. I lost the feed. I don't know what I did. I can't, it said, there's a big circle saying done speaking. I don't know how to get back. I don't want to leave the meeting. I don't know how to get back to, oh, there you are. Okay. So
Okay.
she just messaged me here in this chat and said she was just throwing out topics for me to talk to other people, not that she needed answers. Because I was thinking, she's an esthetician. I said, you know the answers to this, but she was throwing out subject matter, not necessarily asking.
I got you.
And I suggested the eye perfection cream before you even put anything under your eye. And that might not be why she didn't like concealer, because she wasn't treating the skin first, specifically with the eye perfection. So, okay.
Yeah.
So I just found her chat and I answered.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So can you guys see the PowerPoint again? And then are you able to see it yet?
You stop sharing your screen.
Okay. So let's see. I appreciate y'all helping me out here, because you don't know, I mean, with Zoom, okay, so let's see if, all right, so what about now?
Okay, we see it.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. All right. So,
Sharon?
yes.
Hi, this is Sylvia. You can
Hey,
hear
Sylvia.
me now. I've been trying to.
Hey, Silver Fox.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Have you ever used Snagit?
I have not.
Yeah, that's
Is that similar to Canva?
Yeah, that's very simple, because if you want to cut and paste, you snag it, and you can snag just the part that you want. So with that beautiful flower arrangement, you can snag just the product or just the flower, and then you paste that into whatever you want. So it's very it's like taking a picture, but it's a picture of the whole page. It's just
okay. So that's good. So snag it. So you guys type.
Can you put that in the chat, Sylvia?
Okay, I sure will. Okay.
Because I end up using snipping tool, but I think snag it may be, because snipping tool, you have to be very methodical with how you snip what you're trying to do, and if it's outside of the scope of what you can see, you miss out on that image. So it sounds that Snagit may be a better platform to use. So that's great. Thank you for sharing that.
You just go around the object, and then and it goes down into the Snagit platform, and then you copy it and then paste it into something else.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. So that would have solved the problem with the copy and the pasting that I was having from moving that. And I got to look and see because that normally would work. So I don't know why that image was not moving into my email, but at any rate, I'm going to try Snagit. Now, is that an app that you can, is that free?
Yes. And
Okay.
so just go to Snagit. I've had it for a long time because I can't remember exactly how I did it, but I haven't had to pay anything.
Okay.
And it has like a gallery where all of the pictures that you snag goes into this Snagit, and you can go back and get it and
I
use
love it.
it over again.
I love it. So Snag it sounds like it's gonna be my friend.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Sharon, you have a question in the chat from Carla.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can get there. Okay, let's see what the question is.
How did I get back on there?
Girl, I have to, these 65-year-old eyes. Okay, let's see. Okay, Carla. Hey, Carla, how you doing? I can find the way to have the, okay, you say you can't find a way to get the affiliate. Can you help me with that? Yes. So what I'll do is, Carla, to be able to get an affiliate is, and it's a link, not a number. So what you do is go to colormebeautiful dot tap affiliate. tap affiliate. Hold on, let me make sure that is Color Me Beautiful. Tap affiliate. There you go. Yeah, so it's, yeah, so go to colormebeautiful.tap affiliate and then just fill out the form to like this here to sign up for it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. So, all right. Any other questions? Anybody else in the chat room? Let's just see here. Okay. So, but at any rate, so we're going to finish up the thing. So what can we do to make our emails more effective? First of all, we want to have a subject line that encourages people to open, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do this. What you do is sign up for other emails, Clinique, Bobby Brown, Mac, and JCPenney, DSW, all of them going to have different subject lines that you can just pick it up and put it in yours. Okay, if it makes sense. Okay, you know, so you don't have to recreate the wheel. We may have a subject line that you like for email number one, but there may be you're struggling with another email, same email, but a different subject line, because keep in mind that it's, you know, the 7 times. It doesn't matter if those 7 touch points with the person is the same message. Matter of fact, that probably hits it home a little bit better. The bottom line is that we just need to have a subject line that's different so that the customer does not overlook the email and say, oh, that's the same thing I already looked at. I don't want to see that. So a great subject line with the same email will get people to look at it again, and you can, you know, knock out those 7 times. Be consistent with your communication. You are the brand. I said we. When I say we, we're consultants. We are our brand. Okay. So the customer wants to hear from you, not Color Me Beautiful. Okay. And you know, the people that are wanting to hear from Color Me Beautiful, we need to get them as our customers, so they want to hear from us. And the only way that we're going to do that is that we touch base with them. We find them on social media and say, hey, you know, I'm a consultant. I can service you. I can, you know, give you the same promo codes that you're getting, support a small business. Okay. So we've got to make sure that we're communicating that message and compelling people to want to shop with us. And if there's any time that we as small business owners can get the attention of people to support our business, it is now during COVID. We've got a short window to be able to you know, probably the rest of or 3/4 of 2021, that we can continue to do that message, you know, and so that people will feel sorry for us. I want them to feel sorry for me so that they'll support me. Okay. Okay. Add your videos to your email so that you can increase your click rates. So do a video, and pop it into your into your email. And think about it. That's you talking directly to people and you're not there. I mean, that's powerful as well. And then the other thing that I would suggest is, try to use our images as much as possible, because we've got the brand ID. What you want to do is take our ID and couple it with your ID, which is you. Okay. And then if you do that, you're going to have, you got the best of both worlds. Okay. And then just a reminder, we sent you, we did an email template for you for Floyd Roberts and also for Adrian Arpel that you can use. If you haven't used it, you need to do it. So, the thing is that time is ticking. Okay. So by now you should have probably sent out 4 emails since we met last week. Okay. Whether it's the same message or whether it's something else. So if you have not pulled this email from your email, pull it, send it to, forward it to yourself, and then forward it to, or take it in your email and then forward it to other people and BCC your clients. Okay. And, this is a great post. What does honey do for the face? Maybe you can ask that question and don't put the answer. Say, I'll be coming back with the answer tomorrow, but tell me what you think it does. But this could also be a post that you can put on social media that will help people. And then, the follow up with a picture of which product you're promoting, whether it's the Honey and Almond Scrub or the Floyd Roberts Scrub, and then put your link there. Okay. So I'm going to probably do that tomorrow. And then the other thing too is, you don't have to be afraid to, between all of us as consultants, we can use each other's posts as long as it's not branded to us. And a lot of the posts that I do are not, but some of them I'm starting to do that are branding just because I'm trying to get people from my personal page over to my business page. Okay. And then, these are just the instructions on using the email template that you may want to, because you can screenshot shoot this, or again, you can pull it off of the recording when we do it. And that's it, ladies. It's not rocket science what we're trying to do. Consistency, being in touch with our clients on a regular basis, and don't ever think that you're in too much communication, okay? Because the more we talk to the people, the more we are, we're communicating with our clients, the more we stay top of mind, front of mind. And when they think about skincare, when they think about makeup, guess who they're going to think about? Oh, let me call Sylvia, let me call Linda, let me call Carla, and so that they can, get their purchasing done. Okay, so if you're not having sales today, it's only because you haven't reached out to enough people to talk to them about what you're doing. And, think about your favorite product. Think about the promo codes. If you don't know what the promo codes are today and you can't rattle them off, you're not connected enough. Okay. So you need to make sure that you're getting the emails. If you don't know what the promo codes are, you send me an email. I'll send you what they are and what the value is. I try to send an email out when we change a promo code, so that, or put a text, a message or something on our Facebook page, so that you can, stay up to speed with what's going on. Any questions?
Sharon, I have a comment about that, the emails and being connected. I sent the email out to a couple of my team members today, just saying, if you've been unsubscribed and you're not getting the emails from corporate, you need to change to another email or create a new one and subscribe, and make sure you stay in the loop, because things change so fast. New products, we got new collections that I just discovered the other day, but a lot of people don't know, and we shouldn't really have to ask anybody what the promo codes are, because
that's true. So everybody that's on here, go and take a look at under the beauty offers and special values, so you can see what's on special right now. If you still see a bow on the item, that means that's kind of residual from holiday. Sell that too. Okay. And what I'm going to try to do every day is do a pick of the day with a kit that I think deserves your attention. Last night I posted the 24-hour beauty essentials, the vitamin A and vitamin C. That's huge because it's 50% off. Okay. So, so you think about just get customers. They're going to love the price point. You're going to love the commission. Okay. So just make sure that you go and peruse, because marketing is feverishly making changes and moving and doing things. And, you have to watch it, and always make sure that the message that you're giving to your clients about the promotions is it's a limited time offer, because you can literally start promoting something today and it could be gone tomorrow. So if it's there today, you better promote it today and do a call to action. So one of the best things that we can do with our posts, that when we're talking about products or collections, is to tell them that this offer is not going to last much longer. You don't have to give them a date or whatever, but just put a little wrench to it. Okay.
Limited time only.
Yeah, limited time only. So that they don't think that they got until spring break to do it.
So Sharon,
Yeah.
there are no Color Me Direct sales. Is that correct?
Not right now. We'll have that. We'll have something, because we were trying something a little bit different. But you should see something by the end of this week.
Okay, good. Because I like to be able to promote that. I usually lead my emails that way. And so
Yes.
I've been impatiently waiting.
I know. So, but yeah, we just trying something a little bit different, because we wanted to kind of lead out with the training and then follow up with the Color Me Direct sales. And, and we won't just limit it to, a short window of time. We'll make sure that everybody's able to take advantage of it. Okay. Any other questions? I'm glad to see you all. Hey.
LaDonna has one in the chat.
Okay.
Sharon.
Let me see. Okay. How do you reconnect with a new email? If you have a new email, then you just go to colormebeautiful.com, floyroberts.com, and sign up for the newsletter with a new email. That's all you have to do. So believe it or not, I got unsubscribed. I was so mad. I was like, you know what? I'm getting ready to fight somebody. And but what it was is that I think I forgot to take my email out of an email that had gotten sent to me by the company, and I forwarded to somebody, and I think they unsubscribed. And so now I make sure that I go and take that out before I send the email. So you have to remember to do that. Okay. So any questions? Any more questions? Okay. And, think about if you got a particular, this time is for you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you get your questions answered and help you be able to move your business to another level. So that if there's a particular topic or a particular product you want us to train on, just shoot me an email and I'll be happy to add it to the equation. So next week, we'll start talking about color analysis a little bit, and we may have a guest on to talk about the power of color, because we've got a lot of power in our hands that I don't think we're using enough with color. Okay. Any other questions? Okay.
Why am I on half the screen?
Because you look, I don't know, child. You probably didn't put yourself as full screen, because you
no idea. I'm trying to stop share, it says, but it's not. I can't get out. Oh, share screen. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Anyhow, nice meeting everybody on here tonight.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys got some great information. Go and try Canva, try Snagit. Snagit sounds good. I'm definitely gonna go with it. I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Gina, how you doing? Well, you know what? That was from before. She may not be on it. I was trying to see if our Trinidad consultant was on tonight, but she may not have been able to get back on. Okay, so but anyway, Carla, are you from Puerto Rico?
Yes, I am from Puerto Rico.
Hey, Carla, I thought I recognized your name.
Hi, welcome.
Good to
Yes.
see you.
Oh, thank you. Me too.
Yes. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. And you've got the affiliate link. That's good. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All
Who
right,
was the
ladies. It's time to
Philadelphia
go to bed. It's
consultant?
time for
How you
beauty.
spell, how you spell the snagit, Sharon? Is it
It's
SAGNA?
SNAG. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know whether it's two G's. Let me just double check. It's SNAGIT. One word. Snagit.
Thank you.
Okay. And but keep them, so you can use the snipping tool, which is generally on your computer. Snagit is an app. Let's get it and play with it and see if we can, because the thing is that we can be as creative as we want to be because we're talking to our clients. Okay. So and Lady Brunel, it's good to see you tonight too.
Yes.
Okay. All right, ladies, it's time to go get our beauty rest. Okay. So you guys have a great evening. Do some lives. Let's see some lives over the next couple of days. Okay. And don't forget, we're wearing pearls next week. We're wearing pearls.
Yes, ma'am.
Next week.
Okay. I wear them every day. So it's going to be another day. For me. So, all right. Love you guys. And
Love you.
don't hesitate to,
Bye-bye.
to
Have a good
send me,
evening.
if you have any questions. Okay. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Lady B. I saw
Oh,
her
Lady-
briefly. Oh,
Bye,
look at the
Sylvia.
pretty silver hair. Now I'm seeing everybody. I didn't see everybody early on.
You didn't. Well, you get ready.
No.
You better get a good glance because I'm getting ready to end this meeting.
Good night.
Good night. Love you guys.